What's up guys, K Player here coming with another NASCAR Heat 4 video guys, and today we got some news from what Scott Cole has said about how NASCAR Heat 4 will be and how big of an improvement it will be from NASCAR Heat 3. But before we get into the video, shout out to my donators, Jason Does Stuff, Anthony Ortiz, and Awesome Chase Elliott Fan 9. Links to their channels will be in the description below. So without further ado guys, let's get started. So let me give you guys some backstories on things before we get into everything that we basically know. So basically, if you guys don't know who Scott Cole is, he basically does the commentating for NASCAR Heat, the NASCAR Heat Pro League and all that stuff. So what happened was Scott Cole was doing a Twitter live stream while he was driving in his car, and this was happening during my third period. I think it was on last Monday. So what happened was he was basically talking about NASCAR Heat, which drivers and all that stuff. I think he was just talking about certain drivers and which drivers will basically have good chances of making it into the draft. And at the end of the live stream, he said something along the lines of basically, if you have any questions, feel free to comment now before I basically end this live stream. And basically, I had to ask this question. I basically asked, do you think NASCAR Heat 4 will be a big improvement from NASCAR Heat 3? So, I'm going to show you guys the clip of his answer to me of basically what his answer was. And I just want to let you guys know that the quality was really bad because he was in an area where the reception wasn't that very well. So, here is the clip of what his answer was.
Heat 4 will be a huge improvement over Heat 3.
Now, some of you guys might not take his word for it, but to be honest, I'm going to take his word for it, okay? Because there's a reason why I'm going to take his word for it. He obviously knows something inside, okay? It's pretty obvious. He does know at least something inside. I don't know what. We don't know what. I don't think anyone knows what, except if you've been within the area he has been. But basically, when he said that, I was surprised he even said that. Because to be honest, I thought he was just going to ignore my question. Because I don't know if Scott Cole knows who I am. I don't know if a lot of people at 704 headquarters even know who I am. But basically, I thought he was just going to ignore it. And the fact that he just said that, I was actually very excited for and very happy. Because I knew he wasn't going to give me any inside information, including on a Twitter live stream. Because basically, it's kind of public. Because it's on a Twitter live stream. So basically, then I asked him, what do you mean by big improvements? And this is what he said.
I can't give any comments on Heat 4. It's just going to be better. It's just a different perspective, different look. It's going to be better.
I can't give any comments on Heat 4. It's going to be a different perspective, different look. It's going to be better. That is the quote he said. And when I heard that, my ears just started ringing. And I heard that and I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to make a video. So let's break this down little by little. So the first comment I'm going to talk about from the last video clip is basically Scott Cole saying he can't give us any comments on NASCAR Heat 4. Understandable. We know he has inside information, and basically the last clip I showed you guys about him saying about the different perspective, the different look, and him saying that he can't give a comment on NASCAR Heat 4 basically just proves to us and shows us that he does have inside information and he can't really disclose anything. Totally understandable. We get that. But then the next quote from Scott Cole was about him saying that it's going to be a different perspective, different look. It's going to be better. So one, yes, that shows us that he has inside information. And two, me personally, I don't think he can get in trouble for this because he didn't say, oh, this is going to be in the game, or, oh, this will be in the game for a fact. He didn't really tell us anything is going to be in the game. He's just telling us that it's going to be a different perspective, and NASCAR Heat 4 will be a different perspective and a different look, and it will be better than NASCAR Heat 3, and it will be better in general. And now the question that comes up is, what does he mean by different perspective and different look? So let's start off with different look because one, we don't know anything that he really means by different perspective and different look, but I guess we could assume what he means by that. So what I assume what he means by different look is the graphics, okay? So what we know for a fact is the graphics in NASCAR Heat 4 are going to be better from NASCAR Heat 3, NASCAR Heat 2, and NASCAR Heat Evolution. Because why? 704 updates the graphics on their games to make it look better, or at least for NASCAR Heat games, every single year. Remember, NASCAR Heat 2's graphics were better than NASCAR Heat Evolution's. NASCAR Heat 3's graphics were better than NASCAR Heat 2's. So most likely, and it's pretty obvious, NASCAR Heat 4's graphics are going to be better than NASCAR Heat 3's. And we know this because of the 2018 Unity engine. But the biggest question mark that is in the air right now is, what does he mean by different perspective? And to be honest, this could mean so many things, including when he says different perspective, because it could be a different perspective on the full game, on how we race, or it could be a different perspective on how we go through career mode, or a different perspective on how we play the game, or a different perspective on certain game modes. So let me go back to career mode, maybe a different perspective on how we go through career mode and all that stuff. When he meant by a different perspective, it could have meant so many things. So as we guys know, the 2019 Aero package is within NASCAR as of right now. So he might have meant different perspective. Remember, I say might have meant different perspective on racing because of the 2019 Aero package. So they might have the 2019 Aero package in NASCAR Heat 4. So there are so many things that he could have meant on different perspective. It's basically endless, and me personally, I have no clue on what he meant by when he said what? Different perspective. So my question is to you guys, what do you guys think Scott Cole meant on when he said different perspective on NASCAR Heat 4, basically being a different perspective? Like, that's all he said. He said it's going to be different look, different perspective, it's going to be better. What do you guys think he meant when he said different perspective? Because me personally, I don't know. I just threw some stuff up in the air on what it could have been, because obviously, once again, nothing is confirmed. But when he said different perspective, light bulb went up, ears went out. Basically, the question is now, what did Scott Cole mean by when he said different perspective? And I want to hear it from the comments down below what you guys think he meant when he said different perspective. So that will be it for today's video, guys. Thank you guys all for watching. If you guys are new, don't forget to smack that sub button for more NASCAR Heat 4 videos, news, and info, and NASCAR Heat 3 2019 DLC videos, and NASCAR Heat 3 2019 DLC live streams, and Project Cars 2 live streams. And also, don't forget to comment down below what you guys think Scott Cole meant by different perspective. And don't forget to like this video if you did enjoy it. So thank you guys all for watching. And thank you to everyone that did donate. Links to their channels will be in the description below. And if you do want IDK merch, link to the description for IDK merch will be in the description below. Thank you guys all for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. IDK out.